Now, students, let us do question 1.3. We are given x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 5x plus 6 plus 5 divided by 5x minus 4 minus x squared. Okay, the first fraction, it's correct, but the second fraction, when you look at the sign of or the coefficient of x squared, it's negative 1. Okay, so it means we must change this negative 1. Okay, and also after changing this, we must rearrange this in a quadratic form. Okay, so if you want to change this negative x squared to be positive x squared, it means we must change this sign. So the first one, I'm saying this one is correct, is going to be x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 5x minus 6. Then we're going to change this sign, it becomes a negative. Then we're going to have 5 over this x squared is going to change to be positive, and then we're going to start writing it. If we want to put everything in a standard form, the negative x squared becomes a positive x squared. The positive 5x, it becomes negative 5x. The negative 4, it becomes positive 4. Okay, so now we've got two fractions. These two fractions, their denominators are not the same. Okay, so firstly, let us factorize their denominators. Open up two brackets for this one, and also you've got minus 5. You open up two brackets for this one as well. Okay, so for x squared is x times x. Then we want two numbers. When we multiply, they give us negative 6. The same numbers when we add, they give us positive 5. So 6, the factors can be 1 times 6. Okay, we're going to use these factors because when we minus, we put a negative in one of the two, is going to give us the positive 5. Okay, so for us to get a negative 6, it means another factor must be positive, another factor must be negative. So which factor is going to be positive or is going to be negative? You look at the middle term. So the middle term is positive. It means the bigger factor here is going to be positive, then the smaller factor here is going to be negative. So this one becomes negative 1. Excuse me. So the factors here is negative 1 plus 6. So negative 1 plus 6, it gives us positive 5. So it means our factors are these are the factors. It's a negative 1 and a positive 6. Same thing is going to be applied with the second bracket, the denominator. So we're having x squared minus 5x plus 4. So we're going to open up two brackets. For x squared is x and x. Then we want two numbers. When we multiply, they give us positive 4. The same numbers when we add, they give us negative 5. You can check your numbers, ne? But now your middle term is negative, ne? So if you check, ne, we can start from 1. 1 times 4. And then 2 times 2. But because the middle term is negative, we're going to consider a negative and a negative, a negative and a negative. Now let's see which pair meet the requirements. It's negative 1 and negative 4. It's which gives us negative 5. So this one, it's obvious it's wrong because it's negative 2 and negative 2. It gives us negative 4. So the second pair is incorrect. The first pair is correct. That says minus 1 and minus 4. So these are the factors. So these factors, we're going to rewrite them here on the denominator. We've got x minus 1 and x minus 4. Okay. If you are unable to factorize, you can use quadratic formula. Feel free to use quadratic formula and bring the factors back. Okay. So And now we're adding up the fractions. Okay, in order to add up these fractions, their numerators, we must make sure that their denominators are the same. Okay, the denominators that we see here, it's x minus, it's x minus 1, it's x minus 1, it's x plus 6, and x minus 4. Okay, because what is the common factor? It must be common in all, but we take the lowest. So we've got x minus 1, we've got x plus 6, we've got x minus 4. There's no need to rewrite this x minus 1. No need to write it again. Yeah, that's what I mean. Excuse me, not unless it was the factors here were x minus 1 all squared. Yeah, okay. So now let us say now this is our LCD. This is LCD. That means the lowest common denominator. Okay, the lowest common denominator is given. So what do we need to do? We need to use this LCD and make sure the denominators that are here are the same as this LCD. So let us check the denominator of the first term. X minus 1, we've got x minus 1. Okay, we've got x minus 1. X plus 3, we've got x plus 6. X minus 4, we don't have x minus 4 here. Okay, so it means we've got x plus 3, it goes together all over x minus 1, x into x plus 6, and then what is not here, it's x minus 4. So if you have multiplied by x minus 4 on the denominator, you must also multiply by x minus 4 on the numerator. Minus 5 all over x minus 1 into x minus 4. So we've got x minus 1, we've got x minus 4. What is it that we don't have? Is this one, which is x plus 6. So if you multiply on the numerator, you must also multiply by this bracket x plus 6 on the numerator. If you multiply on the denominator, we must multiply also on the denominator. So what is the LCD that we have is x minus 1, x plus 6, and x minus 4. Okay, let me rewrite this one. And x minus 4. Okay, therefore what is on top we can just add. So we've got x plus 3 into x minus 4 minus this minus 5 into x plus 6. Okay, now let's move to the next page. So we're going to multiply out these brackets. We're going to remove these brackets. So what is x times x is x squared. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. 3 times x is positive 3x. What is 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Then what is minus 5 times x is minus 5x. What is minus 5 times positive 6 is negative 30. Here it is equal to negative 30. Okay, so now all over this x minus 1, x plus 6, x minus 4. This is our denominator, we mustn't forget. Then is there any x squared here? The answer is no, so x squared is alone there. What is 4x plus 3x? It's negative 1x. What is negative 1x minus 5x? It's negative 6x. And then what is minus 12 minus 30? The answer is negative 42 all over x minus 1 into x plus 6 into x minus 4. Okay, the numerator, if you can't factorize the numerator into a simplest form, that means if you can only, when you factorize here, it gives you a number with a decimal. or in a set form. Therefore, you don't need to factorize this. You must leave this one as it is. Okay, so this is your final answer. This is your final answer. You can leave it like this. Thank you.